Woke up not too long ago and I was inspired to do a gentle and relaxing morning pranayama and meditation. If you're new here, thank you for being here today and practicing with me. And so all you have to do for me, I have something like a pillow behind my back. Sometimes you could just sit seated without something behind your back. But sometimes when it's your first time doing this type of practice, sitting for meditation can be uncomfortable. So get yourself comfortable if you need something. The biggest thing is to have a long spine, relaxed shoulders, and to sit with yourself. So we're going to do a couple of few yogic postures, asanas, just open your body up to release a lot of the tension and restlessness that we have in our body. And then we'll do a gentle pranayama practice to calm the nervous system, reset the nervous system, help with calming, helping with releasing anxiety and stress, which is very important today. It's kind of like a medicine without taking medicine. It's just you initiating your body to become. And then we're just going to sit. I will prompt you to get yourself settled into the meditation. And then after that, we will sit in silence together. Okay? I will try to be as silent as I can. And if you open your eyes here and there, or you need to shift or move, you do so. But your goal is to not move as much as you can. Of course, if your body tells you to, you listen to your body. And if you're here for 5 minutes, if you're here for the entire practice, no matter the amount of time, you just showing up today and just trying, that's all it is. It doesn't have to be the perfect hour or perfect 5 minutes. It's just you trying and just giving it a shot, right? Because we hear about meditation, oh, you have to sit with yourself, you're not on your phone, you're not, you have to sit without TV on or music. And it's like, you're like, oh, I have to sit with myself. With being with yourself should be a beautiful experience, but nowadays it's not, right? Because it's uncomfortable. A lot of thoughts come up, a lot of emotions, a lot of past comes up. And yes, it's not an easy practice in the beginning, but the more you practice, the better it gets. Even for me, I did a 10-day Vipassana meditation course in Jessup, Georgia, and it was difficult initially. And I practiced and I've done meditation, but it's this type of meditation is called Vipassana. It's called insight meditation. It really gets deep within yourself. You really go deep. We're not going to do the full Vipassana because I feel you need to take the 10-day silent meditation course, but we'll do more of an Anapana variation within the Vipassana lineage of this type of practice. Really focusing on the breath, focusing on the sensations in your body, and not being attached to those sensations. And there's this thought of like anicca. Every moment is temporary, right? Hello. Yes, everyone's coming on. Perfect. So every moment is temporary, right? Right now you may feel a certain way, and the next minute you feel different, right? And maybe the past something happened, and the future, it's always changing, right? Everything's always changing. And so sometimes we get stuck in that feeling of, you know, why did this happen? Why did that happen? And the goal is just to let go of it, let it be, let it ride, and just release it because you can't change it, right? You can't change the past, right? Only can change this moment and the future. So that's our goal today, to try that today, and see how that goes. Now, The reason why I'm going to do a little bit of movement before it, and pranayama, because usually Vipassana you just sit. Because sometimes with yoga, for example, we use the asana, which is the postures, to prepare your body for the practice of stillness. It's actually traditionally is prepare yourself for stillness. So I want to prepare the body. And also the breath is very important. Pranayama, life force energy, that's to prepare yourself for meditation. And it helps with these innate limbs of yoga, right? Ashtanga. And all these different first beginning limbs is to prepare yourself to get yourself deeper within yourself. And let's just see how it goes. I mean, you can give yourself like a minute or two. And if it doesn't feel right, it's all good. But I'm here to guide you and just give you a little bit of a practice that's I really enjoy. Now, with this practice, just be aware that things are going to come up, right? You may feel certain tensions in certain parts of your body. You might feel some discomfort, something aching and discomfort. That's just your body releasing something called samskara, which is in the lineage of like our body holds on to so many things, right? Um, so just be aware of that. You're releasing things in your body. And that's a good thing, right? Because we hold on to our traumas, we hold on to our past, even our ancestry, even in our DNA, we hold on to things, which is so interesting nowadays what we're learning with modern research. So, yes, hello, another person here. So, let's just be open together and let's just start. I think it's time to start. So, the first thing we're going to do is roll your shoulders back. It's just waking up. Let's do a circular. And then roll your shoulders forward. Now, today I'm not using my speaker because I don't want to have any Bluetooth or anything on my body to affect my meditation, right? Because your body's very subtle. So I'm sorry if my speaker is not the best today, but priority is this practice together. Because I'm doing it how I would do it at home. I'm home. And rotate again. Just trying to open the body, right? And if you're new here, thank you for joining us today. And if you've subscribed, thank you so much for your subscription. This allows me to be here with you and do these lives, which I enjoy so much. It's my passion to share as much as I can. And also, I have a community where you can share with me as well, because I'm willing to learn too. I'm not perfect, but we can learn together selflessly. Just not looking for the fruits, just letting it happen. Whatever happens, happens. And enjoy the journey and transformation together. Okay. Lift your hands up, look up at the sky, and breathe. I always like doing this stretch to really open up the spine. And then go ahead and switching to one side, nice seated twist, looking over your shoulders, but really using your chest, elongating your spine. Inhale, hands up, and switch. And inhales up, a lateral stretch over to the side. Maybe looking at your palm or keeping your neck neutral. Palms up and switch. And come back up, putting your hands behind you and just opening your chest. And a gentle back bend. Inhale, hands up, and let's go forward. focusing on your breath in this moment. Just noting all the movements, the sensations, and just taking note and not having any judgment towards it. Just focusing on the inhalations and exhalations. And release. Going ahead and bending your knees, feet are flat against the ground, and just twisting your legs side to side. Going ahead and crossing your legs and getting pillows in between each side of your knees. I always like to use pillows from your bed, your couch. Anything works. And we're going to do some shoulder rolls. It's really opening. Just going one direction. We're going to do both ways. And then switch. Okay. Now, if you want to, you can get a blanket. Start to get yourself prepared. But before we do start, we are going to do some pranayama, breathing breath work in modern Western language. Okay, get yourself nice and comfortable. That's what I do, okay? And then what we're gonna do is Nadi Shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing. It's to help calm the nervous system. It's a balancing pranayama, which basically allows the left and the right side of the brain to balance, okay? Now, it also helps with activating something called the vagus nerve, okay? And that nerve runs throughout your body and integrates all parts of your body, right? All the organs and different parts of your body. And when you breathe and you do these deep diaphragmatic, right, your diaphragm's right here, deep breaths, it can compress this vagus nerve. And what happens as a result is it starts to calm your nervous system, okay? And so that's why deep breathing really helps you calm. So if you're ever stressed or anxious or something's going on, you notice that you might breathe really shallow. And you may even get more anxious, right? But as soon as you take a nice deep breath, inhale, exhale, it's something that just your body just calms itself. So when you're in a stressful situation, if you're in a moment where things are difficult, go back to your breath. Use it as a tool to calm you because life is life, right? Things are going to happen. And so every day is a lesson. Every day is a practice. And so I hope you can use that for yourself. So Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Your left hand is in Chin Mudra. Index finger and thumb are touching. You just put it down on your hip crease if you want. The left hand in Chin Mudra. Right hand in Vishamudra. Index finger and middle finger on your palm crease. You're going to alternate between your thumb and your ring finger. So you're going to go thumb here, closing. You're going to inhale through one side, and you're going to switch, close, exhale through the opposite. And you're always inhaling through the same side, always exhaling as you switch. And let's do it. Right thumb, right nostril, inhale through left. At the top of the breath, close with your ring finger, the left nostril, and exhale through right. Inhale through right. Close the right nostril with the thumb and exhale through left. Inhale through left. Switch. Let's do a few rounds of your own. Relaxing your right shoulder. Nice long spine. Slow and even breaths. As you inhale, inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. Exhale for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. Exhale for 8. And continue. Few more rounds. And whenever you exhale to your left side, that'll be the last of the rounds. And slowly go back to your breath, keeping your eyes gently soft. Focusing on your breath, your belly, rib cage, upper chest. Exhale, chest, rib cage, belly. Inhale and exhale. Slowly open your eyes. How do you feel? And just following your breath, be very gentle with your body. Emotions will come up, thoughts will come up, it's all normal. But you're just gonna watch them like clouds in the sky. And as soon as you realize that you're in your thoughts, go back to your breath. Maybe taking a couple of really slow and deep breaths. And then going back to gentle, slow breaths. Okay? All right. I'm a little chilly, so I'm getting myself nice and comfortable. Okay. My spine is long, my shoulders away from my ears. Relaxing, getting myself in a comfortable position. As you notice, I have cushions under my knees because it kind of gets uncomfortable for me sometimes. So I make sure I'm nice and comfortable. I might sit in a cushion as well. I get myself warm because I get cold when I meditate because I'm not moving. Okay? And you might see me shift. It's all good. So now we're going to sit here for a nice 30 to 35 minutes or so. And so remember, when I start not speaking anymore, just following your breath. Okay. So close your eyes and start to feel your breath. Inhalations and exhalations. And starting to maybe feel your belly, your rib cage, upper chest rise and fall on the exhale. Just noticing your breath. And start to relax all the muscles in the eyes, releasing any tension in the upper and lower jaw, releasing any tension in any part of your body, and starting to focus on the breath underneath your nostril, above your upper lip. And just noticing the breath there. Maybe you feel it on one nostril versus the other. I'm just taking notes. Or maybe you feel coolness on the inhalation and warmth on the exhalation. And just noticing your breath without judgment. Maybe it's shallow, maybe it's deep. And maybe you feel maybe one nostril's open and just accepting this moment together, accepting yourself, accepting this time to be seated. And if at any point you can't feel your breath, just take a couple of really deep breaths and then go back to gentle, slow breaths. And sometimes when we sit for meditation, we want to run away. We don't want to be here with ourselves without technology. But just give yourself this moment in time, maybe setting an intention. Let's uncouple for this meditation today. For Dhammai Sankalpa will be love, sharing compassion to others who need it the most. And just to be a selfless soul, just giving. That's my intention for today. It's really focusing maybe the breath underneath your nostrils or more macro, maybe noticing it on your body, your belly rising, expanding. Feeling the sensations, maybe the tingly sensation of the breath. Maybe hearing your breath with the sensations of your ears. Maybe relaxing your arms a little bit more. Releasing any tension in your legs. And just being. So now we're going to have a moment of silence. Wherever you are, thank you for being here and trying your best. As you sit here, go back to your breath. Go back to the why you're sitting here today. When the thoughts come in, go back to the breath and being gentle with your thoughts. Really feeling the breath, reminding yourself that you can have strong determination. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just trying your best to sit with yourself. And if things come up, emotions come up, go back to the breath, Anapana breath, breathing exercise. Focusing on the inhalations and exhalations. And just follow your breath. Focusing on the breath that gives you life. Being thankful for the breath and this practice. And if you've still been here, slowly start to open your eyes. Just take note of the sensations you feel right now. You might notice an inner calm and a bit of an inner rest. Just a moment of stillness. And some things might come to the surface. But accepting the journey and not giving up. Knowing that you're strong, powerful, and this life we have, we sometimes think of ourselves as a victim. And yeah, at times it's hard, when things are not going the best, but reminding yourself that that's them, that's the outer world, and really focusing on how your inner peace, your happiness, and you're in control of that. That's power. And what we can do now is something called metta. One of the things I love the most about when I went to my 10-day Vipassana meditation, it was a silent meditation. It was hard, but they give you all the tools and you had full guidance. It's all around the world and it's free. It's only donation based. If you look up Vipassana meditation, mine was about 5 hours away. If you're in a city, it can be close to home, and it's so worth it. And they have an application process, and to me, it really helped me learn a lot about myself, and also allow me to realize that a lot of things that I thought that was them and they did this to me, I really was myself letting that hold on to me. And I didn't have to do that. Just that's suffering, right? You're suffering. And knowing that life and everything that's going on is temporary, but having gratitude for this moment. So we're going to do metta, which is like to send love and compassion to others. Okay? So go ahead and close your eyes again, following your breath. And then you're going to say in your mind, I am sending love and compassion to myself. Love and compassion to myself. And then you can say, I'm sending love and compassion to all my family members in the household now, maybe everyone in my friends, people who are surrounding me. Just sending love and compassion. And then you can say, I'm sending love, metta to people in your neighborhood. Sending it to people in your state, maybe your country, sending love and compassion. And then you can say you're sending love and compassion to the world, reaching it out, all the love you're sending. And then you can say you're sending love and compassion to the universe. You just feel that energy being sent out to those who need it and on those who don't need it. Sending it anyways. So thank you for joining me today in this practice. I'm sending you love, hoping you have a wonderful day. And comment below if this practice helped you. And I would love to hear what you enjoyed most about this practice today. Hoping you have a wonderful day. Namaste.